Hello, good afternoon. This is Ira Sahai back again with another course review video. I'm a dLife member and a dLife certified metabolic health coach. I'm also the media head and the operations head of dLife. I have with me today Naresh Mandala, who is a member and dLife certified metabolic health coach currently based out of Oman. He's working as a senior operation and maintenance planning engineer in power generation plant with 18 years of rich work experience. Since Naresh is an overseas enrollee, by virtue of that, he has got a CPD certificate from dLife, which is given to all overseas enrollees by default. CPD certificate is recognized in 40 plus countries, and hence Naresh can practice as an international coach too. So let's talk to Naresh and know a bit about the course from him. Naresh, welcome. And first of all, tell us what made you study nutrition? You are working in a completely different field. So what was the compulsion for you or the urge for you to study nutrition? That is the first question. And how and why did you opt for the dLife low-carb nutrition metabolic health diploma?
Yeah. Thanks, Yara, for the kind introduction. It's an honor to be a part of one of the one and only dLife community. So I'm in this nutrition because of my personal journey. So I can brief that. I have been obese since 2012. I never knew the root cause to correct myself. And at my workplace, it is mandatory to do annual health checkups. And I used to go doctor and get the advice from him. And he used to say I'm obese based on the BMI. And he used to give the general advice that I used to lose some weight. That was the general advice. So I was doing physical activities, but that weight loss never happened. So I got convinced that my body nature might be like this. So I never bothered to find the root cause, and I never worked on it. So as the years passed on, I was diagnosed with fatty liver, and then doctors advised not to eat fatty foods. So I stopped eating fatty foods. Later, also I got into gout issues due to high uric acid. Again, doctors advised not to eat protein-rich foods. So these things were happening, and also being a vegetarian, the options left with me are just fruits, and in Gulf area, the dry fruits are abundant. So I was eating dates, anjeer, raisins, those all stuff. So in short, my routine was just two meals with cornflakes, low-fat milk, dry fruits for brunch, and roti chapati for dinner. So with this schedule, I hit near about 90 kg with this routine, which is almost 25 kg overweight with respect to my height. So that's what happened to me. Then when I visited India last year in 2023 summer. Then I met a person who runs a commercial nutrition center in my hometown. So through him, I understood the basic knowledge about the macronutrition and the importance of protein. And from there, my journey has begun. It's like a U-turn for me. Since then, I lost 20 kg in 6 months. And once I came back here, my colleagues, my friends, relatives, they applauded me, and they showed interest in my success. And they took my advice as well for weight loss, and it worked for many around me. So at this point, I understood the absolute necessity to know to go into details, a nose dive into the ocean of scientific learning by doing an established certified course in nutrition. So I was looking around at that time. So during this time, a friend of mine who is a follower of Mr. Shashi Iyengar on X, Twitter. So my friend sent me a poster about the Metabolic Health Conference, which happened in October 2023. So I registered for that virtual conference, which was free. And I listened to all the sessions, almost near about 20-30 sessions, if I'm not wrong. So after I finished listening to all these sessions, I enrolled into this dLife course without even a single inquiry. I didn't even ask anyone, either Anup or you. I didn't. I understood. So this is the this is the course which I'm looking for. So also along with me, my colleague who is following in my footsteps also enrolled in this course. We enrolled almost at the same time. And recently, a friend of mine who is a doctor also enrolled in this course. So this is my brief journey into nutrition, how I came into nutrition.
Okay, wonderful, Naresh. And you've turned around your own health and you've inspired already, to not only look up to you and take inspiration from you and better their health, but also to study nutrition themselves. Naresh, tell us now that you've completed the course. One question is, how did you find the course itself? And the second question is, how do you look at the vast resources, the dLife forum and the platform that is given complimentary along with just the course enrollment? And how has that helped you and empowered you in terms of recipes, the case discussions and everything, the WhatsApp group? Please talk a bit
Yeah,
about that.
yeah, sure. About the course is self-explanatory with different modules designed wonderfully in such a way that anyone from a non-science background can deal with it. It is not necessary that you must be from a science background. So I enjoyed it. I learned at my own pace. I took near about 8 to 9 months. So it is extensive and intensive right from the evolution of man to root causes of different metabolic syndrome explained very beautifully in each and every chapter. And all the chapters are associated with one another, and each chapter is linked with relevant videos and references, which helps us to understand the essence of it. So this theory and also practical scenarios are very actually informative. And these videos were actually from some famous international personalities like Jason Fung, Amy Burger, Benjamin Bickman, Paul Mason, Robert Lusing, etc. So these are, these all people are very new to me. So I just came to know only from the course. So who are also later I came to know who these are the people who are pioneers in the low carb nutrition and metabolic health space. And the support of forum, we have a very wonderful forum. The support of the forum is incredible with 10 years plus experienced mentors who walk the talk. We have a panel of doctors from different specializations. Also, this helped me to handle the clients with confidence even while I was doing the course. So the forum also has 300 plus success stories to refer to. Each story, if you study if you study well the case study, each story I can tell you it's a masterpiece to learn and apply in our practice. So just by studying these all previous successful stories, we can make our own notes, and we can do uh, it's a it's a wonderful experience, like a hands-on experience. Also, it has 2000 plus recipes in all spectrums to try with our clients from different backgrounds, especially catering to the needs of Indian cuisines. So we heard, a proverb commonly says that health is wealth. So we can experience it here in this forum, which is a gold mine, I can say. So we can dig as much as we can, and we can become healthy and wealthy as well. In addition to that, we have a lively WhatsApp group, very active group. For me, it's like a Nutripedia. So I will search for any topic which was discussed in the past. Maybe we need to refer again. So it's like a dictionary to find a term and its context that I need to revisit or understand it again. It's a great feeling that I'm not alone. I'm not fighting alone. So I have a team of near about 200 plus to back me. And from this group, we learn from each other and enhance our ability to deal with clients. It's not only how it's not only about the metabolic cases syndrome. It's also general knowledge how to deal with the clients and how to update ourselves. So this daily interaction with all these metabolic health coaches, motivates me to be genuinely complacent. Also, before joining the dLife course, I've never been into weight and strength training, but now these are my cup of tea. So I hope I answered.
Yeah, Naresh, a very elaborate answer there. And let's talk a bit about, now the CPD certificate that you have got. So as I said, all are overseas enrollees, and we have enrollees from 18 countries now. they get the CPD certification by default, and it is recognized in 40 plus countries. So a lot of our overseas enrollees have already started practicing, and they have the CPD hours that is required to get them going as a registered low carb nutritionist and stuff like that. Naresh, please tell us, how has the CPD certificate helped you? And what are your plans in future? Are you handling the clients as of now? Because I see a lot of success stories coming from you already, and you are
Yeah.
certified and you have the CPD certificate. So tell us, how has the CPD empowered you, or how has it helped you also when you are trying to get registered before practicing?
Yeah. Thanks. So being in overseas, we deal with many multinational people we have from different nations. So when we advise them, they think about actually why this person is advising me. What is his background? What is his qualification? So to answer all these, we have just one answer, that is CPD certification. So being an Indian, it is already we have. dLife is the only legally tenable course in India. So that will take care of the Indian clients. And in addition to that, it is also India's only CPD accredited course with 60 credits, which is the biggest in the world, and it is the biggest course in the world. So why would anyone anywhere in the world do any other course? So dLife is offering both certificates. One is for the Indian clients, especially, and other for the overseas clients. So that's it. One time, it's a one place.
Yeah,
dLife.
so as Naresh said, and I've already talked about it in many videos. So we have a dual certification, and by default, all our overseas enrollees get the CPD certificate, which I said is valid or recognized in 40 plus countries. And in India, we are the only legally tenable course. We cover you both in India and also overseas, and we are the biggest course in the world. So by that logic and by that reasoning, we have now enrollees from 18 countries who need not go anywhere if they're looking for a low carb nutrition and metabolic health course diploma, or a course in that. So dLife is the ultimate course when you are talking about low carb nutrition and metabolic health. So Naresh is just one of the enrollees who's located overseas, and he's got the CPD certificate, which will now enable him to practice and to be recognized in 40 plus countries. So huge scope of practice and growth and all of that. Naresh, the last question is, tell our viewers, what would you like to advise those who are looking at enrolling in the course, be it, whether they are in India or located overseas, from people from as diverse backgrounds, as possible, like, yourself or anybody else. So what's your advice to people who are thinking about doing this course?
Yeah, sure. See, our family health is in our hands. So actually, we are considered as the family head, and we should take care of our family. So why we should rely on doctors every now and then? So in my understanding, we should not rely. So unless there is an emergency. So I believe prevention is always better than cure. So I recommend at least one from each family should enroll to this course, enlighten yourselves, and be a role model to the nears and dears around you. So this is my recommendation to anyone who is listening to this review.
Naresh, you're already handling clients, so let our viewers know if they want to reach out to you. How can they reach you? So you can probably give out your Twitter handle or anything else that you want to mention.
Yeah. Recently, I opened my Twitter handle. It is nm_fat to fit. That's the only thing I'm actively working on it. Also, they can reach to my Gmail ID, which is nareshmandala@gmail.com.
Okay. So if you are around Oman or anywhere in the world, I mean, we work online. So, for example, I have many overseas clients, and since Naresh is located in Oman, although anybody can consult him, you can reach out to him on those mentioned, contact details. And just to sum it up, I'll give you a brief, you know, a brief sum up on the course itself. So as I said, we have the largest content on low carb nutrition and metabolic health. We are the biggest course in the world. The course itself has 800 plus references, 200,000 plus words, 60 plus relevant videos. There's lifetime access to the course. There's also 6 months additional access to the forum, which Naresh has already shared is all, a 10 years premium curated data, the biggest LCHF resource in the world. So we are the single biggest platform on LCHF in the world, and especially for Indian low carb. So for those wanting to know more about the forum itself, that comes complimentary with the course. We have about 3,000 plus combined success stories already listed there. So you search it and you find it. And how those cases were handled step by step, it's all there. There are 2,000 plus original low carb, keto, vegetarian and non-vegetarian recipes. There are 200 plus podcasts on learning, on, success stories that you can watch. And this largest content, as I said, on low carb nutrition and metabolic health. There is no recertification clause to our course. And one of the biggest libraries of low carb resource materials. There is a robust forum of discussion and long threads on cases. I think everybody who's there on as a member of dLife can take help on any of their cases, and they're guided step by step. So it's not just doing the course, getting certified, and then getting lost. It's like coming into a family, getting adopted for life, getting handheld for life, and you never have to depend on anybody else, and you're backed by a robust, a huge team of 200 coaches and dLife mentors and the certified coaches. They're all there, present in one WhatsApp group where discussions are free flowing, ongoing, 24/7. Naresh is also a part of that WhatsApp group, and I'm also a part. And for all our overseas enrollees, as Naresh already said, and I've already said that, you get the CPD certificate. Even those who are in India can opt for the CPD certificate, and they can practice overseas as well. So I have a CPD certificate as well, and I'm at now, taking care of people from 8 countries from across the world. So that's how it works. You are a legally certified coach in India, as well as a coach who can practice overseas in 40 plus countries. For overseas enrollees, CPD certificate is already there, so they can practice overseas and as an international coach as well. So Naresh, any last words there before we sign off?
Yeah, I would like to add one more point about the cost. About the cost incurred on this course is nowhere matched to the the immediate benefits we get, tangible benefits from either personally or professionally. So the course fees is nothing. So people can enroll to this course, and you can be healthy and make your environment healthy. So that's it.
I think that's a common sentiment of all dLife coaches. I mean, the fee that anybody has paid for the course is actually nothing when compared to what you gain for life. You're adopted for life. You are in dLife for life. Every case of yours is handheld, guided, step by step. There's no time limit to that, and you don't just get the certificate and then get lost. You are there as a family member adopted by dLife for life. And there's a WhatsApp group, there's the forum, there's case studies, success stories, recipes that you can always fall back upon, and always guide your clients and have more and more and more success stories in return. So Naresh, I wish you all the best in your practice, and I
Thank
think you
you.
will now be practicing full time as a metabolic health coach very shortly. Is that the
Sure,
plan?
hopefully one day.
So I think that's the common sentiment now again, because we have 7 IITians who have in dLife, and more engineers. I mean, 40 plus I think are engineers who have quit their jobs. Some are in the process of quitting their full-time jobs as engineers, and now they are into full-time metabolic health coaching, and they're doing very well in terms of growth, in terms of monetizing their knowledge, in terms of their clientele. Absolutely fantastic. So I wish you more and more success, Naresh. Once you start practicing it full time, I already see many success stories of yours posted on social media, and it's such a delight to see dLife members from all across the world making an impact in the space of metabolic health. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming over and to speak
Thank
for
you. Thank
speaking
you.
with me.
Thank you
And
so much.
yeah, so this is Ira Sahai, and I'll be back again with another course review video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Have a happy and low carb weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.